Welcome. Good morning. This is Vinyasa Flow. My name is Emily Mashinsky. If you haven't been to my channel before, happy to have you here this morning. Today we're just going to do some awesome feel-good movement, flowing through, building a little bit of strength, really working on some stretching. And yeah, if you have any questions for me, you're always welcome to comment below in the comments, comment below in the comments, or send me a message another way if you know me in person. Let me just, perfect. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm gonna cut off my head in the video, so this is good. I have a very funny room, it's very short. That's what you get for buying an old house. So, all right, enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's come to a comfortable seated position this morning. We're just going to start by placing our palms face up. Feel the shoulders rolling down the back, loosening up the neck, getting any bit of stiffness, any tension just out of the body. Take a couple of deep breaths just to reset, finding that place of focus, being in the current moment, the present moment. Allowing the eyes to close. Feeling length in your lower spine. Imagining growing from the back of the skull, right behind the ears. Reaching the top of the head up as the tailbone reaches down. Relaxing through your legs. And as you breathe here, maybe an intention creeps in. Maybe it's a New Year's resolution that you have for yourself. As we get midway through January, you want to just reinvigorate that passion for that resolution. Maybe it's something that might seem small or insignificant. Maybe you're just having a rough day. You just need a little boost. Maybe you're ready to just close down all of your thoughts and just focus here, spending time taking care of yourself, whatever it might be. Just take this moment to figure out what it is and set your focus there. This morning, we're going to start our breathing with our alternate nostril breath. This is our Nadi Sadhana. So if you haven't done this before, you're welcome to open up your eyes. We're going to take one hand, right or left. Plug one side of your nose with your thumb, and then rest another finger. I like to use my ring finger on the opposite side, keeping it unplugged. We're going to take a deep breath in, breathing through your right nostril. Change, plug your right nostril at the top, open up the left, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Change through the middle, and exhale right. Continuing this breath, inhale. Change and exhale. Inhale. Change and exhale. We'll keep going a few more breaths, a few more rounds. Just trying to bring in, inviting that balance, right to left. Or maybe just discovering that we might be a little bit unbalanced today. And just accepting that without judgment. And one more set each side. And when you're finished, just allow your hand to rest back, palm up on your knee. Taking a few deep breaths through each nostril. Inhale and exhale. Slowly opening the eyes, taking in your space around you. We're going to bring both palms up, sweeping the arms up. Deep breath in, stretching, and just taking some easy reaches right and left. Reaching the right hand up and then the left hand. Just like you're stretching in the morning. It might feel good to explore a little bit more. Maybe you want to find some rotations in the shoulders. Just taking some self-discovery through movement of the upper body. And then go ahead and let that settle back down. We'll bring both palms in front of us, rocking forward to find our way into our tabletop. Planting both palms down firm. Long spine here, reaching the tailbone and head out long. Dropping the belly button down, coming into our cow, looking up. And with your exhale, pull the belly button in, rounding the neck. Moving through this deep breath in and deep breath out. A few more times, keeping the palms planted firmly down. Not locking through your elbows, but still finding that strength as you lift up out of your shoulders. We settle back into our long spine. We're going to tuck both toes underneath us, rocking the feet over to the right side, looking back toward the feet. Feeling the left palm press into the mat, right palm press into the mat as you feel that stretch along the outside of the ribs. And coming back through the center, windshield wiping those legs to the opposite side, pressing the palms down, looking back toward the toes. And back through the center. First side again, one deep breath. And second side, one deep breath. Bringing it back into the center. We're going to take our knees wide, toes come close, child's pose, send the hips back, reach the arms front. 2 deep breaths here. Let your forehead rest down. And staying low to our mat, we're gonna sneak through like a snake all the way onto our bellies. Keeping the palms underneath our shoulders, elbows like cricket wings, head straight ahead. We inhale, lift up, roll those shoulders back. Baby cobra here. Taking your gaze over to the right. And back through the middle, taking your gaze over to the left. Staying strong through your center, back to the center. Slowly lowering yourself down, pressing yourself all the way back into our table. Sending our right leg up. Take a moment to flex that foot long, circling through your ankle. Checking in with your neck, making sure there's no tension there. Finding strength through the belly. Pausing the foot. Take a deep breath in, lift the foot 2 inches, and exhale, pull the belly button in as you bring your forehead to your knee. Inhale, reaching it out long. And exhale, squeeze it in. Arms stay strong and engaged. Last time, inhale. Exhale, bringing the knee all the way to the nose. And this time we want to cross our toe all the way over the other one. So we're bringing that toe across. My right knee is in front, my left leg is behind. You can open up your feet a little bit here. And we're just going to come up onto our knees. I've been doing a lot of running recently, so I'm really feeling this in my hips, in the outsides of my hips, the fronts of my hips. And from here, coming into our eagle arms, taking your right arm underneath your left, binding the palms together. You can also take opposite shoulders, just wrapping like a tight hug. Closing down the eyes, taking 3 deep breaths, trying to stack the shoulders on top of the hips, feeling a little bit of that balance work, those intrinsic muscles activating. Slowly releasing the palms down to the floor and bringing yourself back up into that table pose. Adjusting, maybe give your hips a little sway right to left. And preparing for the other side, we'll lift up that left leg, flexing it out, energy through the heel, starting by circling out the ankle. Right and left, getting all of those cracks out of the toes. Pause the foot, lift it up 2 inches, feel that hamstring active. And exhale, pull the knee in. Deep breath in. And out. 2 more. Good. This time we take that left foot all the way across, opening the knees, the toes rather, coming up to a kneeling position. Good. Hips right underneath the shoulders. This time my left arm comes underneath my right. Or switching which arm you're hugging across. Pull the shoulders back. Closing the eyes down. Breathe. You'll feel the thighs connected. 3 deep breaths. Gently unraveling the arms, coming all the way back down. We'll bring the legs back together. And just taking a moment to tuck the toes underneath yourself as you press the hips back. Let the forehead reach down toward the mat. A couple deep breaths as you stretch the underside of the feet. And from here, coming back up through our tabletop, keeping those toes tucked under. Deep breath in, hover the knees. And exhale, send the hips high. First downward dog. Before pedaling through the feet, just checking in with our alignment. We want our palms to be spread wide, keeping weight in the index finger as well as the thumb. Feeling the hips reaching up, the belly button's pulling in toward the spine. Shoulders feel wide. We want to rotate the biceps in toward each other. Head is relaxed. One deep breath here. And then you can slowly start to find some movement in your downward dog, whether that's paddling through the feet. Maybe it feels good to take a deep bend of the knees, so the knees almost come all the way to the mat. And then sending them back up, maybe lifting the heels up high, stretching underneath the toes. Just 3 more deep breaths as you explore through this posture. Understanding where your body is today, what tightness you're experiencing, or maybe you feel great, so just celebrating that as well. We'll bring our big toes together to touch, softly bending the knees. Walk your hands all the way back toward your feet, keeping the knees softly bent. Let the head hang down for just a moment. And stretching through the knees, inhale, finding a half lift. Hands can come to rest on the shins or float back behind you. Keeping the shoulders wide, deep breath. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees if you like. Again, inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding forward. We walk our hands all the way out to our high plank. Standing up here, belly button is strong, pulling in toward the spine, making sure we're not sinking down into our shoulders or lifting up too much, finding that long line. Energy through the heels. Inhale, we push the floor away even more. Exhale, slowly find your chaturanga, making your way all the way to the floor. First time here, belly button meets your mat, untuck the toes, pressing up, cobra, elbows in. Long neck. Slowly bringing yourself back down, tuck the toes, making your way all the way back into downward dog. Inhale, float your right leg up, just keeping it at hip height here, squaring off the hips. Continue to feel the left heel reaching down. And then bringing our right foot between our hands, taking a low lunge here, finding some easy pulses as we just open up that space. Good. Lower your left knee down. You can untuck the toes if that feels good, bringing both palms to your front thigh. Continue to feel a slight tuck of the tailbone. So we're reaching our shoulders back over our hips. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up. Exhale, elbows come wide. Press the chest up. Inhale, return back, torso centers. Exhale, palms come down. Step your feet back. And if your body feels ready, go ahead and take it through a full vinyasa flow. Otherwise, continue to lower down those knees, or maybe just sticking to a cobra. Just respect your body where it is today. Left leg lifts up. Again, keeping it at that hip height first, really feeling the toes of the left foot pointed down. And bringing the knee into the nose, finding a low lunge. Pausing here, gentle pulses, opening up the space. Keeping the shoulders falling away from your ears. Back knee drops down. Palms come to the left thigh. A few deep breaths. Sink into that hip while still pulling up. And sweep your arms. Elbows wide. Open the chest. Feel the elbows separating side to side. Inhale, torso centers. Exhale, palms come down. Feet step back. Again, flow or move through your cobra. We'll always meet, unless otherwise specified, in our downward dog. So you can always opt out of those flows as well. And just meet me back here. Soften your knees, big toes are touching. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. We'll take a half lift, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. This time, arms go wide. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, all the way to vertical. Good. From here, we'll drop our right hand down, taking it to our side, reaching that left arm up and over. You can invite your focus underneath your left bicep. Inhale, return back up. Exhale, peel left arm down, right arm up and over. Big stretch to the side. I'm hitting my paintings on my wall. Inhale, coming back to the center. Chair pose, we sink those hips back. Reach the arms out. Squeeze the thighs together. Palms come to heart. Left elbow, right thigh. We find a twist. Continue to feel from the lowest part of the spine all the way out to the head. That rotation. Back to the center. Right elbow, left thigh. And back to the center. We drop both palms down, forward fold. Walking the hands out, high plank. And Vinyasa flow. Good. Send your right leg up. This time you can allow it to open up a little bit more. Bending the top knee. You can start to find anything that feels good here. It's opening up. Ligaments, tendons, bones, muscles, fascia, everything. Send that leg straight up. Inhale, stretch it long. And exhale, stepping your right foot between your hands. Low lunge once again. Firing up through that back knee. This time we reach our arms up, crescent lunge. Still thinking about sinking those hips down. Deep breath. Always option to lower that back knee. If you don't quite feel ready for that knee lifted up, we're going to find our twist. Left elbow to the right thigh. Turn that focus up. Keep that heel reaching out. And coming back through the middle. Inhale. Exhale. Palms come down. We're going to open up our right arm. So we're twisting toward our leg. Careful not to let that thigh sink out to the side, still drawing it toward the midline. Palms come down. Step your right foot back and flow. Left leg, reach it up high. Again, take some self-movement, self-exploration here. Good. We'll meet back together, stretching that leg up high. And with your exhale, bringing that leg all the way to the front as we find our low lunge. Option, lower that knee or keep it lifted up as you find crescent lunge. Trying to keep your left knee over your left ankle. Palms come to heart. Lengthen out of the spine before we find our twist. Right elbow to the left thigh. Ooh, I don't know if you heard those pops. That was my spine. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, right hand comes down. We keep our left arm up, reaching it high. Breathe. Beautiful. Palms come down, feet step back, and flow. Good. Last time we bend our knees, walking our hands back to our feet. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, arms meet at the top. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, sink low chair. And breathe, feeling a deeper seat here. Hips really sinking back toward the heels. Palms come to heart. Find your twist, left elbow, right thigh. Option here to right away expand those arms. Beautiful. Hands come back to the heart. Opposite side, twist, maybe expand. Hands come back to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Take a moment here in your forward fold. If you're feeling warm enough and you want to wrap those arms around the backs of your legs, pull your forehead in. Or maybe you want to alternate bending one knee and then the other. One more deep breath. And then we'll walk the hands out, high plank, and Vinyasa flow. Beautiful right leg, send it up high. One deep breath here. You can flex that foot, open the hip. And then exhale, send that foot through. Coming up into our crescent lunge right away. Inhale. And exhale, take your twist. Left elbow, right leg. You can open your arms if you want to. I'm going to keep mine together today. Coming back into the center. This time we drop our back heel down. We're going to open up right away into our warrior two. So keeping that hip sinking down low. Strong back leg. Flip your front palm, reach. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, return warrior two. Stretching your front knee, turn your toes. Hands interlace behind your back, press the knuckles down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinging all the way at the hips. Then you can keep those knuckles reaching behind you, or you can let the hands drop down by the side. Good. Place those palms down. We're going to turn our left toes back, flexing our right foot as we come into Skandasana. Side lunge. And breathe. We want to try to keep that left knee back over our pinky toes. Not really our pinky toes, but that's the direction that we want to reach toward. Shoulders back. From here, we walk all the way to the front foot, the right foot. Find your low lunge. Step your feet back. And we flow. Left foot. One deep breath, inhale, stretch it up. And exhale. Low lunge to start.
crescent lunge to continue. Palms come to heart, right elbow, left thigh. Again, option to expand those arms out. Coming back into the middle, inhale. Back heel turns down, exhale, warrior two. Reaching the back wide. Flip, we reach, reverse, left hand goes up and over, reaching back, long side body. Return, warrior two. Stretch the front knee. Same thing again, we'll interlace the hands behind us. Press the knuckles down, hips slightly forward. And hinging at the waist, folding forward, drop the head. Trying to feel that your weight is more over your toes than it is on